Good morning, Gregori High. I'm Liliana Lopez.
And I'm Cesar Flores. Today is Friday, August 18th.
It's the first Friday of the new school year, as well as our first episode of JNN.
Today, we introduce 3 new administrators to Grigori, and Alyssa Bartlett opens up the new fall sports box.
All this and more on today's JNN.
Well, it's a new school year, and with it comes a new principal, a new associate principal, and a new assistant principal. Catherine Sorts brings you the story of administration changes on campus.
Let's see, I want to get the words right. I don't expect anything from you that I don't of myself, but I got to tell you, I expect a lot of myself. So I might have to work on it.
That's right. The new voice you heard in the daily announcements belongs to our new principal, Derek Penley.
There's a lot of new faces, and they've all been very welcoming.
Those new faces at Grigori are Mary Lomax, the new associate principal, and Crystal Beget, the new assistant principal in the C building.
Even though some of us are new to the site or new to the district, we're not new to education. And so I will be embarking upon my 29th year in education. So although I'm a new figure here, I'm very familiar with the community. I grew up in this area, so I'm very familiar with kind of the culture of the area, and so are the other administrators.
I think we know each other's personalities and we'll learn about our strengths and weaknesses, but I think we already have established a respect for one another, so I think we'll just make the team a little bit stronger.
Even though Principal Godot, Principal Moore, and Principal Springer have all moved on to other jobs at Modesto City Schools, Penley still says that it's business as usual around here.
My motto is not to come in and make any big changes. It's really to come in and support what all the great things that were already happening here. So hopefully there's a transition and nobody notices. That would be my goal.
Reporting for JNN, this has been Catherine Sports.
3 out of 4 of last year's principals left the school this year, but Mr. Jaramillo remains an assistant principal in the N building. A message from the tech room. If you're having physical hardware issues with your new one-to-one device, head to the tech room in B building. It's open from 7:30 to 2:30 daily. If you need a password reset or are having trouble logging in, ask any teacher to reset your password for you. The Perfect Attendance Drive program for Stanislaus County is giving away monthly prizes to students. A brand new car will also be given away to one lucky student in May. So, for those of you who need another reason to show up to school every day, this is it. Attention seniors, applying to college, make sure to tell your parents to come to the Rainforest Cafe on September 7 at 5 p.m. for a mandatory meeting. Senior Sunrise is scheduled for next Friday. T-shirts are still available in the SBO. Speaking of the SBO, class apparel for all grades is available for order until August 31st.
The Visual and Performing Arts Club is now calling artists, dancers, sculptors, musicians, and actors to room C212 at lunch today for their first meeting. Choir Club is also new to campus this year. They meet Tuesdays from 2:15 to 3 o'clock in room J103. Also in J103, Color Guard will meet informally next Tuesday at lunch. Drama Club now meets every other Thursday in the J building, and auditions for the drama's fall play will be held on the 29th. Students interested in auditioning should prepare a monologue to present and see Ms. Maxon for more information. Callbacks are scheduled for the 30th. And now, let's check in on our sports editor, Alyssa Bartlett, to get the latest news on the fall season.
Hey Jags, this is Alyssa Bartlett taking my place for the new JNN Fall Sports Box. This week's show will be featuring football and cheer. I spoke with Coach McCoy earlier this week to bring you some information about Grigori's 2017 football team. Expectations are highest for the head coach since the school opened in 2010. The seniors are now leading the team and showing the underclassmen what is expected of a tight-knit and invested team. Besides his expectations, there are some key players that we should look out for. Quarterback Bobby Avina is back for his final high school season, along with senior tight end Gabe Sanchez and senior wide receiver Jace Tessaro. Evan Camarena is also one of our star seniors, playing this year as a wide receiver and cornerback. Coach McCoy also points to the juniors Marcelo Longstreth and Jared Hughes as key contributors this year. Longstreth is a multi-position player, and Hughes is expected to make big plays at tight end and outside linebacker. Gregori's varsity football team wants to be the first to hang their championship banner in the gym and show off their hard work. Not only do they want to be league champions, they want to host a playoff game, which would also be the first football team in Gregori's history to host the game. Tomorrow, there will be a scrimmage against Pittman High School, and for those of you who would like to follow our football team all the way through the season, catch the game at 10 o'clock a.m. at home. The other team that has been preparing for the upcoming football season is our cheerleaders. They traveled to UC Santa Cruz for a 4-day camp and competition in July. The JV and varsity teams have been invited to perform in the Citrus Bowl in Florida, and the 2017 USA Camp captains from the freshman, JV, and varsity squads have been invited to perform in the Christmas parade in Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Along with these awards, the USA judges granted the freshmen with the hardest working squad award, and the JV and varsity squads won the superior plaque for placing at the top in all of their evaluations. Finally, today, there are late trial opportunities for anyone interested in playing water polo this year, but you gotta hurry. Today is the last day to join the JV boys or girls team. For more information, please see Miss Udy in C202 as soon as you can. And remember, before you show up to practice, you must have your golden ticket from the SBO by turning in your sports packet online with your physical signed by your doctor. That's it for this week's J&M Fall Sports Box. This has been Alyssa Bartlett signing off.
Thanks, Alyssa.
Well, that's it for today's JNN.
And we hope everyone got off to a good first week here at Gregory.
I'm Cesar Flores.
And I'm Liliana Lopez.
See you next time.